let's start the satsang. First question.
The first question is from Lata Manocha, IA ID number 80. She's asking Nityanandam Swamiji, with your grace and compassion, I am able to constantly connect with you as the formless. I experience you as the very existential energy that runs the entire cosmos and me. However, Swamiji, how can I also be equally connected to you in the form? I am not able to do so. What do I need to do for that? Please guide me and bless me to have this. Lata Manocha, IA ID number 80.
Lata Manocha, if you are able to connect me as a formless, that is enough. Why do you want to connect me with the form? There is no need. Actually, if you connect me with the form, only then I need to push you to the formless. If you are already able to connect as a formless, you are on the right track, or you are achieving what needs to be achieved. So you don't need to worry that you are not able to connect through form. But one thing I can tell you, I smell little hypocrisy in the whole whatever you call as connection. If it is authentic, as you say, as you claim, connection with my formless, you will not even have this craving. You want to connect with form also. Because my form is not out of my formlessness. My form is part of my formlessness. If you are connecting with the formlessness, as you claim, you will not even have the feeling you are not connecting with my form. So please understand, in me, my formlessness is form of my part. My formlessness is part of my form. My form is part of my formlessness. So if you connected to any one, you will not feel you are not connected to the other one. My form is part of my formlessness. My formlessness is part of my form. So if you connect even with one, you will automatically connect with the other also. There won't be any problem, any disturbance. The moment you say you are connected to one and you are not able to connect to the other one, I think there is something fishy, some hypocrisy. Look into that and correct that hypocrisy. That's all you need to know. You need to only correct those hypocrisy, nothing else. Next question.
The next question is from Rajiv Ramnath, IA ID number 57. He's asking, my dear Swamiji, thank you for the out-of-the-world unclutching initiation. I have a question about practically unclutching every moment. The industry I work in thrives on showing the logical connection between two thoughts and ideas. Every moment I'm at work, I am trying to establish this rather convoluted yet connected thought flow. Given this situation, how can I unclutch on the inside, mamakara, but project connected thoughts on the outside, ahankara? Even if I do this successfully, will it create a conflict in me? Thank you. Rajiv Ramnath, IA ID number 57.
Rajiv Ramnath, please be seated. Even if you are working in Microsoft, please understand, this question comes before you start practicing. Start practicing, you will understand. I only wanted to ask you one question. In your experience, you would have seen thousands of people from your birth. Have you seen anybody more coherent, logical, connecting the thoughts and ideas than me? I tell you, I am resting in the ultimate unclutching. So I am the living example that somebody can be resting in the ultimate unclutching, constantly connect thoughts, ideas, logically, coherently, without any convolution, go on presenting it to the world but go on living in a complete unclutched space. Understand, see me and be inspired and be encouraged, be assured it is possible. Logically, I cannot give you answer for this question. Only experientially I can give you inspiration for this question. You would have heard, I don't know, hundreds or thousands of hours of my discourses. I may go different parts, areas, zones during the discourse. But you will see exactly, I will bring it back and connect the whole thing. Very logically. Sometime you will feel, I will start with one idea, suddenly I would have gone somewhere else. Only when I bring back, you will think, oh God, he left from here, na? You would not have remembered from where I left, but I remember and bring you back and connect to it. This is because complete restful awareness and unclutching. Rajiv Ramnath, if you do this unclutching as a continuous practice, not only you will be successful, you will not have any conflict. Don't bother at all. Don't worry at all. Only when you don't unclutch, there will be so much of conflict. See, conflict is nothing but too many thoughts trying to get connected to one source at the same time. Unclutching is nothing but connecting too many thoughts to the same source one by one. Unclutching works on time. When it works on time, all your thoughts will be connected to same source, but there will be time gap, so that the emotion from one thought to the other thought is not carried as it is without getting nullified. Please understand, when you unclutch, the emotion is not transferred from one thought to the other thought in the same vigor. It is like you don't inherit the diseases and karmas of your parents. See, every thought, your earlier thought is the parent for this thought. If this receives the karmas, the loaded emotions and diseases of the earlier thought, it inherits the same old sufferings and karmas and diseases. Here, when you are doing the unclutching, it's like you doing inner awakening. The moment you go through inner awakening, your inherited karmas and DNA setup or the disease, everything is broken, destroyed. Same way, every moment when you go through the unclutching, your every thought goes through inner awakening. It does not inherit the load of the past, the suffering of the past, DNA, the mental setup, karma, patterns of the past. It doesn't inherit. So I tell you, every moment you unclutch, you are awakened to the fresh energy. You are awakened to the fresh being. Every moment of unclutching, your mind goes through an inner awakening. Next question.
The next question is from Rajesh VM, IA number 72. Swamiji, while unclutching, breath goes out on its own and leading to a stage of gasping for breath. Please advise how the situation is to be handled.
Rajesh, please understand, while you are unclutching, the complete balancing of prana happens in you. You may need more exhaling for your prana balancing. Sometime you need more prana inside. If there is more exhaling, then more prana will be naturally inhaled, pumped inside. Unfortunately, because your exhaling is shallow, your inhaling also becomes shallow. When your inhaling is shallow, the quantity and the quality of prana comes in, reduces. That reduces the awareness and the vital actions of the brain comes down. Please understand. If the quantity and quality of prana intake reduces, the awareness of your brain and the vital functions of your brain comes down. That is why I insist so much on this long breath. Long breath is ajapa japa, long breath is unclutching, long breath is yoga, long breath is pranayama, long breath is enlightenment, long breath is God Himself. The long breath, when I say long breath, breathing up to your knee, not while you are sitting, while you are standing. Breathing up to your knees. That long breath does so much to your physiology and psychology. That is why when your Kundalini is awakened, you go through such a silence, restful awareness inside, but outside such long breath will be happening. When you are unclutching, if the breath goes out on its own and leading to a stage of gasping for breath, don't worry, it is perfect. Your prana and samana is getting balanced. Samana or prana getting balanced never happens without pranayama other than unclutching. Unclutching is the only key which can balance samana, prana, everything. It can create the physiology and psychology for you to achieve enlightenment and make sure you reach enlightenment. So you are on the right track. Please continue. Next.
The next question is from Kalusha, IA number 1. She is asking Nityanandam Swamiji, Swamiji, how do I know if I am a devotee or a disciple? Also, Swami, how do I reduce the strength of the mind? Thank you.
Kalusha, please understand, disciple and devotee. To tell you honestly, I don't even want to separate these two anymore. In those days where I was not expressing so vividly these extraordinary experiences and energies, we could have had the two categories, devotee and disciple. Disciple means a person who completely dedicates the eye and mind with a strong experience that I am his life's goal. Devotee means more a person who uses my teachings and me and the feeling connection, everything to enrich his life. All these classifications was meaningful in those days. Now, especially after I started making people experience the Kundalini awakening and the levitation and materialization, all the extraordinary experiences and powers have become so visible. I think the line between devotee and disciple is disappearing. I can see very clearly, even people who are living in their houses, in their places, have started building a strong feeling connection and started raising themselves to the level much more than a disciple. So now that border, people who are inside the ashram as a disciple, outside the campus as a devotee, all this has disappeared. The devotee, disciple and all, it is just your ability to feel connect and experience these truths and radiate it in your life. That's it, nothing else. It is no way related to, that is the reason I think even these two words should be abandoned. It should not be used anymore, this disciple, devotee, difference and all that. Anybody can be a disciple wherever they are. Anybody can be a devotee wherever they are. I also discovered one more thing. For some years you can be disciple and go back to the state of devotee. You can fall. It is getting out of the impractical pseudo-mental setup. As I said, in course of time you allow the laziness and boredom to settle down in you, which becomes the RCC of depression, after which you will never be able to break it. You go on, cry, hit your head on it, but it is not going to break. Take care, it doesn't form at all. That is the only way. Next question.
The next question is from Ramya, IA number 58. She's asking, Dear Swamiji, Namaste. You have said that we have to love a person for what he is, not for what he means to us. So how do we achieve such love and detachment at the same time? Please explain. Nityanandam, Ramya, IA number 58.
Ramya, you are asking, Dear Swamiji, Namaste, you said that we have to love a person for what he is. No, you heard it, I have not said it. Understand? You are asking the question, let me read the question. You said that we have to love a person for what he is, not for what he means to us. No. I only made a statement, you love a person for what he means to you. But I never made the second statement, you should love a person what he is. No. Understand, your love is hypocrisy. I stop there. I am not saying you should love a person for what he is. No. I never made that statement. You come to your own conclusion based on my first statement. Again, the mistake of convoluted logic. See, there are two different logics. For example, one statement, all human beings have one head. Rama is a human being. Then third statement, you can naturally come to the conclusion, Rama has one head. This is okay. But there are some other situation, there is a different logic, where I say, Chitsabha has a two door. One door is open. First statement, Chitsabha has a two door. Second statement, one door is open. Third statement, I never said the other door is closed, but you come to the conclusion, other door is closed. I only made the statement, one door is open. You should have seen before coming to the third statement, whether it is closed or not. But you say, because Swamiji said a statement, the Chitsabha has a two door, one door is open, immediately you come to the conclusion, second door is closed. No, I never made that statement. You are asking, how do we achieve such love and detachment at the same time? Understand? Just understand this much. Your love is only based on what the other person means to you. Just this understanding will take care. The right love and right detachment will happen in you. But don't make that second statement. We are supposed to love the person as he is. No. I never told you. I tell you, I don't believe in your love unless your frequency raises. Your love is pseudo. See, your love is like the child's love for the toy, or the puppy love, where this 14-year-old boy feels the love for the 12-year-old girl. The school puppy love. But don't you understand that love is not stable love? All your love is puppy love and puppet love. All your love, including your love for me, is a puppy love. The other day I was telling one of my disciples, see me in the Akashic reading, all your love will disappear. I told her, see me in the Akashic reading, all your love will disappear. You only know he is an ocean living inside this body. He can be revered, can't be loved. He can be respected. He can be worshipped. Not anything more. So even your love is puppy love. Understand? Even your love for me is puppy love. Then what about your love for others? I don't believe in your love at all. I believe in making you more and more matured. It's not like, see, a 14-year-old child is telling the 12-year-old girl that I love you, I wanted to marry you. Will you go and help that child to get married? The real help for the child is make him matured. Then even after that, if he wants, that is up to him. Then he will take the responsibility for it. I am not here to teach love. All this pseudo nonsense. No. I neither believe in love nor believe in your love. I only wanted you to understand the hypocrisy of your love. But I never said you need to love the person for what he is. No. If you want to hear this kind of pseudo statements, go somewhere else. I can give you the direction. Not here. Understand the hypocrisy of your love. You will achieve the ultimate love and detachment at the same time. That is why it is so difficult to be a disciple of Nityananda. Because I don't do tinkering, polishing and all. I just completely overhaul you. I won't let you hide yourself anywhere behind any concept. First get matured to be. Then you can do all that. They use all the shields and escape from enlightenment. The pseudo gurus who who go on exploiting your weak emotions. Pseudo guru is a person who tells you, when you are in puppy love, tell, yes, yes, please get married, I will arrange for all the marriage and everything. You will feel, wow, what a guru. Helps me to give my love. After 2 years, you will understand what he did to you. Naturally, if you come to me, I will tell, keep quiet, tie the lion cloth tightly, and first get matured. Not just physically, mentally. You say, no, Nityananda is a very difficult teacher. He tells us all the truth directly. One day you have to know the reality. You have to know the truth. Yesterday, one of my ashramites wrote a big letter to me and saying that I feel my confidence is going away. I am losing the confidence. I told exactly, the confidence which can be lost should be lost as early as possible. You must be having the confidence based on fantasy and ideas about you. That should be broken. Confidence which you build on your real performance can never be shaken or broken. It can never be shaken or broken by anybody. If your confidence is getting shaken or broken, it is built on fantasy. Understand? Pseudo confidence. It is good for IT industry, not for spiritual life, not for life. Anything which is useless for life is useful in IT industry. Now really, because that is where you learn all these words. My confidence, courage. All these pseudo words you learn. I tell you, the first step to learn love is go through identity crisis. You should be completely in the crisis of not knowing what your identity is. Literally going through acid wash. All the ideas you carry will be broken to pieces, including the idea about you. It's like only after going through the surgery, you can be out of tumor. Only after going through the identity crisis, you know what is being and loving and life itself. The best place to go through the surgery is hospital. Best place to go through the identity crisis is Jnanapeetham. You can go through the surgery on your own also in the house. You can just cut and try to take the tumor. But you don't know whether you will be alive after that. Same way, if you try to go through this identity crisis outer world on your own, you don't know whether you will stand up after that or not. Identity crisis is a basic requirement for you to flower as a new being. If you are in Dhyanapitham for more than 1 year and you did not have identity crisis problem, something is seriously wrong with you. Means you are not connecting rightly with me and the spiritual process happening here. Identity crisis is the initiation into Agori. You just don't know. All your ideas about love, compassion, heaven, life, everything will be broken to pieces. Yesterday, that ashramite has written one letter, one line. I feel outside people are much better than the ashramites, the unfriendliness I experience. I said, exactly, you are right. Outside people will show you pseudo love. Love. But here my ashramites are just reflecting you to you. You are standing just with bones as a skeleton, but you expect the other person should have a lot of flesh and be a cushion for you. No. If you are a skeleton, these guys are going to be a skeleton for you. My ashramites are going to be just a mirror for you. See, here I am raising everybody to such a high level of frequency. All their energy, mind, everything goes into getting matured. Nobody has a free time and energy to give you consolation and lullaby for you. Sing lullaby song for you. Only if you have extra time and energy and attention, which you have spare, you can go around and give, Lola, how are you? Doing well? The so-called idiotic friendliness. But here, people are very authentic and clear. You can't tolerate that because you lived in pseudo-love society. Society is pseudo-love. That is why I always tell people. Ramakrishna tells, if a worm from the filth is put in the rice pot, it will die. This place is a pot of rice. Society is from filth, dung. Go through the identity crisis because you are building the new identity. I tell you, anything you brought inside with you is useless. Whether your so-called efficiency, intelligence, knowledge, ideas, personality, you yourself is not useful here anymore. Daksha's bed, cot, pearls, jewels, AC machine, blanket, all this will not be useful in Kailash. Daksha gives all the gifts to Shiva, saying, this all my daughter will need in Kailash. Shiva laughs and says, no, she doesn't need anything. It means what? I am not going to take any of this. Nothing from Daksha's palace will be useful in Kailash. Whatever you are bringing, whether external or internal, ideas or concepts, everything is from Daksha's palace. This is Kailash, don't bring it in. I can't let that in. Go through the identity crisis.
www.youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation